Here we have an SCX10JK Jeep Wrangler Rubicon with Wraith Axles installed. I did this to give the SCX10 a wider wheelbase. Saw it done a couple times. I really like the way it looked. So this is what we have. I kept the stock wheels on. I'm probably going to go with larger wheels in the future. But as you can see, it extends the wheelbase out quite a bit. The original tires are in where the inside of these tires are. That's where the outside of the old tires were. It definitely gives it a different look, a unique look. It takes a little bit of work to get the parts to fit. There it is with the lid off. It looks basically the same, but there's a few problems. One being the SCX10 has centered pumpkins, so it takes a little bit of work to get the output from the motor to link up to the off-center pumpkin of the Wraith Axles. What's required is a little bit of custom link work. It's a little hard to see because I made my links black. But there's a custom bent link in there that's bent to go up over this drive shaft. The problem with the the stock drive shafts is the drive shaft angle. As you can see, this one, it doesn't allow clearance for the drive shaft to spin. So you have to bend it up and around the drive shaft in order to get it to work. Here it is on the rear. The same deal. That's where it connects and goes up and around the drive shaft down to the axle. Other than that, the process was fairly simple. It's a pick and choose game of which parts you use from the SCX10 build and which parts you use from the Wraith build. In order to get the axles, I just bought the Wraith kit. It was way more economical to just buy the whole kit and use the parts from the kit. Once again, I used STRC links for the front because the stock Wraith links are plastic, bendy plastic, which is the way Axial designed them, but I chose to install something a little stronger. It runs well. The articulation is it's better than the stock SCX10, but not as good as I kind of hoped for. I'll be looking to maybe see if I can make that a little better in the future. It runs exactly the same. In the beginning, I had the Wraith axles on, the Wraith shocks on as well, but that made the truck very, very high. So I put the aluminum shocks back on, removed the bump stops, and that seems to be working fairly well. Like I said, I'm probably going to go with bigger tires. It gives it probably give it a beefier look when I put some bigger tires on there. As it is, I think it looks fine, but and also with the smaller tires, it gives it plenty of wheel clearance. When I put the larger tires on there, I may have to go back to the Wraith shocks in order to get that clearance I need for the wheel well. But that's a Axial SCX10 with Wraith axles, and it works pretty well.